Hello, chat. I'm here in a concrete bunker again. And a while back, I talked about how I have a very cursed YouTube algorithm. Ever since they made a bunch of big changes to it, I get a lot of just more interesting things than usual. And I decided that I should start collecting the oddities that I find. And on the Discord server, you'll see that I've just been pasting a lot of them because I didn't want to spam the main channel with all these weird things. So instead, I think we should just have an algo-thon where I just go and just one after another, just play the kinds of stuff that I was getting. So we can have a historic record. Mixed between some of the algo specimens is going to be just some music videos that I really enjoy as well. Like we're going to begin with Max Cooper, and even though his videos do get claimed on my video, or on my streams, the VODs or whatever, that they don't block anything. So I'm okay with playing like licensed music. So yeah, it's a little warning beforehand, might have to do it multiple times throughout all of this, is that some of these videos have a lot of rapid flashing colors and lights in this world that I created that I'm in right now. In order to view these, kind of enhances the brightness and colors of things, so it's going to be even brighter than usual. So visual warning and also audio warning that at times things can get very unexpectedly loud as well. So there's all kinds of fun warnings tonight. So without further ado, let us venture through the algorithm into the night, or the afternoon, I guess, if you're on the other side of the world from me. I hope this works. with the visuals of Max Cooper's music, they're some of the most interesting things to me. Yeah, I'm seeing out of my own eyes. You guys are seeing out of a camera on the ground right over there. Feel the warmth. I'm occasionally going to be messing with my camera. You can watch the video through a reflection of my face. Immediately on to the next thing. So welcome to the chat, Shortstop, hello. Moon-shaped Mech, Valento, welcome. Beat-Drop Guy, Very Merry, hello. And Wazop, and Ghost, who was here earlier. Unfortunately, something that this screen does not do well is the handle any aspect ratios other than 16:9. It just stretches it. I don't know if there's a way to anticipate that. I've entered the fun cube indeed. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Now it should be the next one. I was just going to show all these in a row just on a regular stream. Regular, just full screen thing, not in VR, but I don't know. It's transformative now. So I can justify uploading this VOD of lots of other things. Plus I want to like kind of test the limits of LTCGI and light volumes. Maybe even the dead spots in my tracking in my room, tiny room. Yeah, I'm not just going to float in the corner of your stream. I'm going to exist in the space, and you're going to be in my space. .com. Also, not gonna lie, so many of the stuff that I do watch, like if I'm working on something and I'm just putting something on, I don't use Spotify or anything like that. I just like find things like this and I just have it going in the other monitor. I don't know. A lot of times I don't just listen to like overt music. I just like feelings and ideas of just soundscapes, ambiguous visuals. I'm learning that I should make my video player controls larger so they can be easier accessed from far away, so I don't have to like snipe the buttons from across the room. Another thing that we are at the mercy of for this stream is not getting rate limited by YouTube. So if the video player just suddenly abruptly stops working, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And not all the videos that we're gonna be watching are gonna be this. I have some interesting like commentary videos as well. Just gonna feel it out. This video is 10 minutes long. Here's live footage from the sun. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. You know, this kind of activity is one of the potential ways in which society could completely collapse. If the sun's getting a little too excited and just flares up in a, you know, exponentially bigger way than it ever has before, it could just destroy our atmosphere. Like that. Look at that. What if this was my version of a you laugh, you lose video compilation? Like this is my react content. Here's me reacting to it right now. Yeah, you react, you lose. It's a YRYL. It's live footage from the default cube home planet. Every time you destroy a default cube, this is what happens. Next. When color enters my life. I believe the next one is going to be quite a bit louder, so get ready for that. I love bit crushing. Or data moshing, I don't know. Yeah, data moshing is what we were saying with video. I think bit crushing is an audio thing. I don't know, I get the terms confused. What do you think's gonna happen next in this one? You won't believe what happens next. it's going vertical. Cannot believe it decided to start changing direction after all that. Finally, we've returned the form. I don't know how I feel about ascending vertically, because I was getting comfortable with descending horizontally, and then they just change it up on you. And then if I skip ahead, they go back to vertical. Here's the conclusion. He waited 3 seasons for this conclusion. There it is. How about this? saw Germa in the video? I believe it. I love the imagery of the hands touching together and then just blurring into one shape. Hello, Dragon Eye. I don't think anyone's ever really winning. No one's ever really gone. Was I at Jackal's New Year's thing? I had my own New Year's VRChat thing that we actually were here in the concrete tube for. I wanted to go to Jackal's thing. It sounded like a lot of fun. You know, VRChat's become like quite a big New Year's place. A lot of people who I don't see for most of the year suddenly show up for New Year's in VRChat. I missed stripper Legos. Damn it. Sold your Quest 2 and you're gonna get a frame when it comes out. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there was the news recently about the frame being, the announcement of the shipping dates for the frame is indefinitely on hold because of the RAM shortage or whatever. So we don't really know when it's gonna come out. But there are developers that have the frame now. You know, they have special dev versions. I mean, yeah, they said they want to still sell the first half of this year, but like they don't know exactly when yet. Yeah, and the pricing, of course. Yeah, I think the Vive was 800, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, to anyone just showing up, a lot of these videos have rapid flickering lights, so warning of that. Chat, there's going to be an ad playing in about 30 seconds. If you want a player that does not give you ads, you can go to the YouTube stream that I am streaming to right now that has no ads. I'll post a link in chat right now. I normally pause the stream in between it, but because we're just watching continuous videos one after another, I don't think it's really worth pausing the whole stream for this. Here's a link to the YouTube stream in chat if you want an ad-less version of the stream. Oh yeah, and if you have Twitch Turbo. This is what I wake up and watch every morning, you know, to just get my programming in for the day.
The zebra observes its reflection in the dark water. Instinctively it knows that in there everything is the same but different. Up is down, left is right. Everything is different but the same. It instinctively knows this to be true.
Yeah, Dragon, I don't blame you. 435351. This one has some very loud, harsh audio, so brace for this, chat. The volume is pretty low, but oh yeah, and rapid flickering, sorry. Oh Christ, okay, that's a lot, that's intense. What happens if you watch this through my visor? It's cool. showed you my spine. Please respond. Thank you, Dragon. This is the sound of a hacker trying to break into my computer. Yeah, will you hackers keep it down over there? Oh my god, this isn't even halfway over. I appreciate the abstractness and the intensity, but we're gonna move on. I was gonna say, you guys enjoy Gongo. Well, this is Monongo. Just weird, unexplainable, harsh, abstract imagery that you don't really take anything away from. It just kind of exists. Well, I think Mongo is too, that's a taken word, so it's Monongo. Oh no, you could never pass on the Gongo torch. He is the Gongo. So I'm queuing these all up in advance, and I'm trying to get them some gradual progression. This kind of sounds like the test chamber now. In life point 5. I think the light reflectivity effects in this world look especially cool when a light is on the edge of the screen and it moves, like a small spot of light shifts around, and then you see it kind of project, into, like, onto the floor, onto the ceiling, onto the wall. It shifts around. Ignore me, I'm phasing out of reality for a second. I think I've reconnected. Yeah. Here comes the exciting conclusion. It was Matelo the whole time. Next. This one gets really intense from an audio standpoint, so get ready. We're actually gonna enter another dimension. All right, how do you feel? Whoa, it's my relatives. Man, I love white dots on black background. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, these are actually my home movies that we're watching right now. Memories of my past life. Now, wasn't that nice? Welcome to Windows 95. Why am I floating? Okay, I think I'm back. As I'm adding more videos to the queue, it should be getting less abstract. If you can believe it. At least 7 or 8 dimensions that we're witnessing right now. Speaking of cubes, look at that guy. Can you believe it? This is our special guest for the stream. Now it's just gonna kind of be there. What if I... There we go, fits right in. Hey, down in front. Voices of the Void black box. Exactly. It's all connected. We have arrived. Uh-oh, I don't think we arrived at the right place. Yeah, my special guest, this guy. Can also have this. And cow tube. Actually, I think the trademark term is groan tube. Not to be confused with other tubes on the internet that you hear groaning. I do like cow tube better. It's a nice sound to it. Oh yeah, this is new. In case you didn't want the bitrate to be any better, you can make it worse. And then at the same time, there's way too many pixels on the screen. Now we're dual wielding, so now we got bubbles and pixels. Oh yeah, chat. You can hear it in binaural sound. It's relative to me, not the camera, so that's probably kind of disorienting. gotta be kind of weird. Well, since we already got a romantic mood going on here, here's one of the Valentine's Day things that was just added recently. I don't know how this works. I think it's a thing where you pick the petals off. See if chat loves me or loves me not. Right. Loves me. Loves me not. Wait, what direction is this facing? Oh, it's gonna be backwards for you guys. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, loves me not. Should have known. So here's more home movies. I think there is audio, but I already have the audio low anticipating some of the other videos, so... This is the exciting sequel to the other one that we watched. This is what happens when society evolves beyond just one simple dot, exploring the world unrestrained. Now there's many dots. There's dots that move in groups. There's ones that eliminate other dots. It's still not enough dots for a World of Warcraft raid. So welcome username. You're just in time for the main event. Cube got a little excited for a second. Boop. Oh, the cube loves some of these frequencies. Look at it lighting up. I think when the cube spawns, it like chooses a certain frequency, like a random frequency to respond to. And it seems to like some of these frequencies. I mean, technically, I have similar technology built into my lights, where I designed it so that my lights all flicker according to low, bassy, kind of kick frequencies, whereas this seems to be responding to more like treble, higher pitch noises. In the year 2000, everyone will be making music this way. It's a microtonal piano we just saw. JC, it's a bomb. It's a time control device. Yeah, I want one of these. Yeah, I've always wanted to play a theremin. So by the way, the channel that has all these videos is called Landscape. It's just Landscape. Only has like 2,000 subscribers. All their website is that makes these gadgets is landscape.fm. Oh, it's a Finnish company, nice. Suomi. Or Suomi? I don't remember. Oh, it's, yeah, FM as in Mike. Michael. My lights seem to enjoy a lot of these noises. Cube I'm only seeing like every once in a while. Yeah, we love a doohickey. This one we're looking at right now is $680. Eek. Well, they probably make all these by hand. It's probably not like a mass-produced thing. Yeah, you'd worry about all the exposed contact points corroding. Yeah, I don't know, especially when it's a device that's meant to be touched a bunch. I don't know if like the oils of your skin would start reacting with the metal or something. So I've never owned anything like this, I don't really know what happens over time. I'm gonna jump ahead a bit. The video's not even like half over yet. Oh God. Ignore that. Didn't see anything. Good, I can actually toggle that on and off. Interesting. Yeah, I love the sounds of it combined with the guitar somehow. After this video, I have something queued up that is really wacky. It's along these lines of kind of experimental electronic instruments. It's a guy that he calls his like own genre of music gloopy glorp. And it sounds just like the name. It's probably going to sound kind of like what we're hearing right now. Cube is really loving this. Yeah, I can't imagine the frequencies that the dog can hear sitting and listening to this all day. This was originally a short, I think, so it's all stretched. This is stomach ache music. Yeah, it does remind me of Sega Genesis music. Like Toe Jam and Earl music. Yeah. Oh, he knows the whole song. Impressive. Not just the chorus. And the key change? That's right, this is canonically called jizz music. Wow. That was great. Oh yeah, Eddie EWI is the account you see at the bottom there. Love the projections in his room. Oh, I think that's just a overlay over the whole video. Oh, this is a full hour long. Damn, this guy's really got it in. Okay, after the next video, we're going to change subject matter kind of abruptly, because there's a video that I've been watching. Well, I'll explain when I get there. It's not going to be musical, but it's about, I posted it in the Discord, but it's a guy that goes around England looking for Masonic imagery, symbolism, and just his recording style is really intriguing to watch. It is interesting that he's playing a electronic wind instrument. So it's like the reed or whatever it is that he's blowing into. I just trying to figure out, like, what is it, or how would you detect, breath electronically? Like, what sort of device is inside there to be able to measure the amount of air he's putting into it? I wonder if it's just like a little like rotating like square attached to a spinning cylinder, like a little flat piece of metal, so that when air blows by it like really quickly spins depending on how much breath is put into it. I don't know. There's a Masonic temple where you grew up and you regret not knocking on the door. Yeah, there's a huge Freemason lodge in Minneapolis that I've seen in my city. All right, well that was Eddie, EWI, really good music. Here's I just wanted to see what this instrument was from the Landscape channel.
Field is a touch feedback
voice.
Instrument. Through human touch, you are creating feedback paths and analog circuitry. The resulting chaotic and organic sounds are the sounds of unstable electricity and feedback. When you place your hands on the golden touch plates, you are touching the various connection points in the circuits, and your hands actually become part of these circuits. Using one finger won't create much sound, but when you begin to introduce more fingers and more skin surface, you'll begin to create more paths for the audio and voltage to travel, and thus more sound and texture. Each person will sound slightly different. It can even be triggered by breathing onto the surface because of moisture in your breath. As the moisture evaporates from the surface, the feedback will fade away. The design of the stereo field is open, allowing for the performer to create sound as well as process external audio through skin and feedback. External audio such as drum machines, synthesizers, and voice will interact with the feedback, causing large feedback changes that happen in time with the audio. Patch cables can also be used to patch audio or voltage in or out, thus allowing you to control external synthesizers with complex voltage feedback. I created this instrument for several reasons. I wanted an interface that both allowed for expressive interaction and total immediacy while accessing complex organic textures that are normally written off as faulty or undesirable. I wanted an instrument that allowed the body to become part of the circuits while processing audio. The idea of touching audio was really exciting for me. I enjoy working with instruments that have some mystery to them, while also remaining simple. I like how the unknown can influence the creative process. There is a collaboration of sorts when interacting with this instrument, not only because your body is part of the reason the sound is made, but because it's reacting to your touch, and you are reacting to it, and also attempting to shape the resulting sound. This instrument has been used for live performance, film scores, theater, video game soundtracks, and by producers, guitarists, and sound designers. Also, because of its touch interface and explorative nature, it's been used for sound therapy for children and people with special needs. A modified version of this instrument was used in the creation of a 13-foot touch feedback dance pole in collaboration with the artist and producer Arca for her performances in Paris, Sonar Festival, and a 4-night residency at the Shed Art Center in New York 2019.
Alright, so sorry about the ad that abruptly played. I saw the thing saying that an ad was coming, and I thought it was a countdown to it starting, not a countdown of the progress of it already playing, so sorry about that. But as always, I dual stream to YouTube, and the YouTube stream has no ads, so if you ever get an annoying one that's interrupting something, I put a link to the YouTube stream in the chat. But, so what I was gonna do was gonna take a break, 3 minutes, and then go to the next video, but I'm just gonna take a break regardless, or even though there isn't an ad playing, just a break for myself to go get a drink of water real quick. So when we come back, you know, I'm kind of winding down the stream, looks at time, because it's like 4:30 a.m. or so here. But I'm gonna look into a guy that goes around England and looks for Masonic symbolism throughout different cities in like the UK as a whole. And his filming style I find is really interesting, and it just kind of makes you think. So I'm gonna watch that, but it's gonna take like a 3-minute break. I'll see you all in like 3 minutes. All right. So we're gonna watch here, if anyone stayed, is a channel called S. Williamism. Swilliamism. And all that is description of his channel is just alternative London vlogs. But, and I don't entirely know what his actual feelings are towards all the stuff that he talks about in the video. I mean, he's very sarcastic. So I can't tell if he's actually disturbed by it. So like most of his videos, he's going around looking for like pagan, Masonic kinds of symbolism that can be found all over England. And he'll like act like he's disgusted by it, but I don't know if he's seriously. But anyway, it's just the way that he presents all of this, I think, is very interesting. And this is one of his most popular videos we're gonna watch right now. It's called, where is it? Weird 33s. Like in an alternate universe, I would love to make videos like this, going around cities and just being like, guys, it's all connected. Look at that, the symbol, this here, that, this. All right, hopefully this isn't gonna be too loud.
The checkerboard pattern. The checkers. Maconial Mason. And some very, very, very nice cars. Today, we're going to go on a little walking tour of some of the weird 33s that I found.
Don't mind me, I'm trying to...
Mason's yard. And I thought we would start here. Supreme Council offices. But this is number 10, so why am I here? Well, in that I'm here to sniff out some Masonic activity, I thought we would start here. This is the Supreme Council of the 33rd degree, and I just thought it worth us having a quick look at some of the features, and then we'll know what to look for in other buildings. And this thing is extremely detailed, and you actually end up seeing more and more the more you look at it. This is something you'll see on a lot of buildings that have this kind of connection. Let's say the connection to a temple. The alternating pediments with the curved one in the middle. This square is also significant. Solomon's Temple had some kind of square window above the main entrance, so you'll see that a lot. You'll see it here as well. There's a lot of course, Solomon's Temple, nobody really knows what exactly it looked like, but a lot of the recreations have the square columns on either side, and the round columns in the middle, the two columns, J and B. And essentially what are funeral urns on the top. And there's another one of those squares. Just wanted to point out those architectural features because we may spot them in this video. When I was looking for weird 33s, I found 33 of them. No, I didn't really. I found probably 36, 38 of them, something like that. Way too many for one video, so I've narrowed it down to a short list of the weird 33s. And they're oddly clumped together, or maybe not that odd. And we're going to start down south near Vauxhall Bridge in Pimlico. This will be a good test to see how windproof my setup is, because it is very, very windy today. And yes, we're starting with a few residential buildings, which means I need to be a little bit careful about looking in windows and stuff like that. My plan is to just look at the stuff that, you know, the postman would look at when he's delivering post. So we are at St. George's Square, SW1. There's a blue plaque on this one. Major Walter Clopton Wingfield, what a name. Father of lawn tennis, the guy that invented tennis. Woo! Number 33. And of course, the checkerboard. I would say that when you come to a residential building and it's number 33 and there's a checkerboard on the step, it essentially is marking like a ceremonial entrance to a building that either is used or was once used as a meeting place for, let's call them, a dining club. Well, it's a very nice neighbourhood around here. I mean, I presume, I don't know much about the humans, obviously. This is literally the stuff of horror movies. There we go. Warwick Square. Number 33 written on the wall. Yes, indeed. This is the stuff of absolute nightmare. The life has even been sucked out of the ivy. Let's have a quick look at the front door. No checkerboard patterns or anything, but look at this. All the windows are blocked up. And this is a very grand entrance, isn't it? I think it's just a private residence. And yes, the main symbol here is the keystone. The keystone in, I believe it's, shut up dude, I believe it's the York Rite of Freemasonry, is known as the mark. It's essentially the idea that when you create something significant, you should always leave your mark so others can appreciate your work. And the work here is mostly just, I don't know, horror movies or something. I would imagine. Even the local church is like freaky as hell.
And it says caution. Yeah. Caution when you go down into the dungeon.
Look, a neighbourhood where they actually clear up after themselves. Eccleston Square. This one also has a blue plaque. It seems celebrities really like these buildings for whatever reason. So Winston Churchill lived here, but look at the dates.
Whatever reason.
Very early in his career. But the address, number 33, Eccleston Square, and a black door, is certainly circumstantial evidence, giving us a clue to the early influences of Winston Churchill, of course, somebody who became just mildly influential in his career. And although this is a very posh neighbourhood, the next neighbourhood is even posher. You can see how windy it is, huh? So this is Belgrave Square, which is Embassy Land. And the 33 here is definitely a weird one. Oh look. What's he pointing at? He's like, it's over there. What's over there, Chris? It's over there. We can't understand you. Portuguese accent's too strong. Generally when I research buildings, I tend to use Google Street View, the historic imagery, although it only goes back to 2008. That is still long enough to get a good sort of sense of how buildings have changed over the past decade or so. I just wonder how long Google will allow the power of that resource in the hands of the ordinary Joe. This one also has a blue plaque. We're starting to see a theme, aren't we? I'm going to get run down. It's also a theme. 33 Belgrave Square. Was for a very, very long time the embassy of Austria, but since 1979 it's been the private residence of the ambassador of Portugal. What's the blue plaque say? Viscount Gort, Commander-in-Chief at Dunkirk. Wow. The thing that is most weird about that building is that if you use Google Street View historic images, you'll see that they were digging here, extracting lots and lots of earth, which normally wouldn't be that weird because it's all the rage, you know, posh people to create another level underneath, you know, increase the property value or whatever. But that building was digging for 6 years, from 2015 until 2021. They were extracting dirt. And I find that weird. So 33 Grosvenor Place. Brace yourselves for this. I mean, what in the hell is that? I mean, it's anyone's guess really what the hell that is. Let alone what's in the middle. This, the walls here is Buckingham Palace. This thing like overlooks Buckingham Palace. It was built by one of those empire companies. It was called Associated Electrical Industries. And I think in the early 1900s they had so much money, they built themselves a little palace here. And I would love to know who is actually in charge of deciding on these.
Just Greek things, I guess.
Confusing, isn't it? And although this video I would call that a weird 33, I think you will agree that it's more than weird.
Can you get a link to the video? Yeah.
And I originally thought that the royal family planted all these trees along here to shield them from the noise, but I now realise it's to shield them from those. Here we go. Tot Hill Street. Still in SW1. And we're here to see this pub called Sanctuary House, number 33, Tot Hill Street. And this is a good one. I guess we start with the obvious. There is the checkerboard, and something that is very clear to me is that each of the buildings that have a sort of checkerboard pattern, like this one, they essentially, the checkerboard is always on a sort of funny little door, which isn't necessarily the main entrance. And of course, the reason for that is because if you hold an event here, let's call it an event, you don't necessarily want to come in through the front because you're not here for the pub, you're here for some kind of ceremonial chamber, either upstairs or downstairs.
There it is.
There's a nice gold Freemasonic sign. And the reason this is called the sanctuary is because originally here was a sanctuary from the law. If you were being chased by the crown, you could actually come to this area as a sanctuary and you would be protected by, I believe it was the Bishop of Westminster. So it is a place to come if you're not too fond of the law. Has the Templar cross. And this little piece here, look at this. It's the little temple. The two pillars, and what's called the pediment on the top. Sure, it's a very fine establishment. Oh my god, this is a passage I'm almost too tall for. Oh my god, I've never felt tall before. Here we are. Rose Street, Rosicrucianism, anyone? WCT. They've had a little paint job actually since the last time they disappeared on Street View. But here we are, the land flag, which you should know quite a lot about by now. Hopefully, there is a very clear display of what the previous video was about. I mentioned the land flag. There is the number 33. Often, the funny little door will be one of these doors. And supposedly, you're not really supposed to notice, you know? They expect you not to notice that, oh, what's this funny little door? What's with the checkerboard floor? And the funny little door, the black, unmarked door. Nothing weird for the King Street, SW1. Here we go, number 33 King Street, Cleveland House. This was used in a series called the Hotel Babylon, and it's a bit odd.
He gets
There is actually really a hotel here. It's a bit
accosted here in a bit.
The Hotel Babylon really exists. Mostly the internet will say no. So you can see the two pillars here on the main entrance and the square above. And this whole thing actually is almost like a replica of Solomon's Temple, albeit in a sort of brutalist, modernist, futurist way. But I see no spooky little door. Yet, they say that this building is the Hotel Babylon in the TV series, possibly also in real life. It's very dark around the back here.
Sorry, phasing out of existence for a sec.
Well, when you look at this, oh, this is labelled as number 5, and it's a very, very grand building, isn't it? With a keystone, and the triangular pediment, and the columns. No checkerboard though. There's the square window, and another little thing at the top there. The spooky stuff is always hidden around the back. Oh my god. Look at these railings. The eye. I'm just looking for the Hotel Babylon. Is it down here?
I don't know. I'd enjoy going on a sightseeing tour like this. Just being like, look at it. It's there. The symbols.
Where does this go? Oh no, danger, dead slow. This is not the Hotel Babylon. I don't know if you can see this. I mean, there is actually a hotel here called the Hotel Babylon. Just absolutely no signage.
I'll have to street view around my own
It's like
city.
a secret
See if I
hotel
notice
here.
anything.
I mean, it's on Google Maps, but there are no signs at all. I would presume that you need, I don't know, a nod, a wink, a special handshake to get in.
But he's in
Personal friend
England.
with John the Baptist. Oh, I'm the other John. Will you let me in?
So the
Probably can't see it. It says,
density of
Clayton.
the amount of Masonic architecture is way higher in a city like he's in. But it's all
Rolex.
across America too.
Clayton. No mention of Babylon at all.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hi, how's it going?
Taking notes of all the clients in the area. We're not really meant to do the client list.
This is Hotel Babylon.
I don't know where. Hotel Babylon's opposite, all along there. This is Cleveland House.
Yeah, but it's on this side of the road.
Yeah, I know it. On the Google Maps it says it's here, but it's actually there.
It's where the series was filmed as well. Right?
Well, the entrance is there, and all of these things are there. That's all Hotel Babylon there.
This is the Hotel Babylon.
Yeah.
How would anybody ever know?
Entrance is there. Sorry?
How would anybody ever know?
Then they come to us, I direct them to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we also get Google Maps sometimes sends you here for what's it called again? Close Maguire, which is a restaurant in WC2. The same address.
The reason I assumed it was here was because of the Masonic.
I know it looks like
This is a Masonic building, quite clearly.
yeah, this is Cleveland House. If you look up Cleveland House, I've been here for a long time. It's the 1800s. But yeah, that guy just come out there. He's a security. But yeah, that's Hotel Babylon.
Maybe I should ask him. I'll go and question him. I'm sure he'll love it. Cheers, Dean. So Hotel Babylon is across the road, apparently. Sir! Sorry, I'm filming, but I'll try not to get you in the shot. This gentleman just directed me over to you, said that you're security for Hotel Babylon.
No, I'm manager.
Oh, so where is the Hotel Babylon? I mean, look, on the Google Maps, it shows it's here. It's essentially 33 King Street, whatever this is called. So when he tells me the Hotel Babylon isn't here, he's just sort of lying to me, right?
No, definitely is lying to you.
So where is the Hotel Babylon?
There is the hotel on the right hand
No,
side.
but
That's the only hotel I know.
But no Hotel Babylon. So what's this?
This is a residential property.
Just residential. It's like a lodging house, possibly, yeah. That sort of
No,
thing.
it's a private leases.
Yeah, I know about St James's Square, so I understand. Well, I think we get it, right? We get it. Tell him nothing. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Oh, there's one more Masonic reference I almost missed there. Here you go. A rose and crown. Oh, and one of those Masonic squares. Just in case anybody comes and says, oh, this seems a bit Masonic. It probably isn't. They have this here. Something that your average guy would just think was nothing. But is in fact a clue. Hello, sir. Hello. I'm looking for the Hotel Babylon. You never heard of it? No. Oh. It's number 33 King Street. And I just figured that maybe you guys
Right.
might know.
No, actually, I've never heard of it, but
Okay.
that's
So this is the Supreme Council of 33rd degree, right?
yes.
So that's why I came, because I figured maybe you guys would know. When it comes to 33s, you guys are the experts. I thought you might know.
I'm not sure. Is that? Do you know anything about lodge?
Lodges.
Yeah, lodges.
Freemasonic lodges.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Brothers
Yes.
of Brothers of the Rosy Cross. Wow. He slammed the door on me. Sackville Street, W1. Oh, will you look at this, guys? You kind of know when you're getting close because the symbols are everywhere. The features seem to be all the same. I did have on my sheet that I brought with me, unknown, use unknown, previous use unknown. Could be residential building, I don't really know. Notable features being the stars and the square, and of course the funny little door. Not the main door, but the other one. unmarked, although green and not black. And you'll see that next door, even though it's like a tailor and it's number 35, you can see they also have the checkerboard. Basically just as an advert, I think, of that this is friendly to the type of people that they want to attract. Sir, this is a residential building or an office? It's an office, okay. Thank you. There you go, it's an office, apparently. But I didn't ask him about the funny little door. Possibly reaching the peak of the poshness here. New Bond Street. Going to be tricky to see this one. There's a van in the way. There is the, well, it's an impression of a curved pediment. You do see this particular design actually a lot in some of the buildings.
This design, I think that's something that comes from like Roman architecture. There's like a name for it. It's like
in the comments, I guess.
water related or waves. It's like you see it across Italy all the time. And maybe Greece? I don't know. That sort of
like an enormous ball.
That pattern that's just like repeating squares, kind of a coil. I don't know. He'll show it again. I think.
Shooting an arrow into that guy. Oh no. Well, at least it's halal, I suppose. Lol. This guy next. Oh, what's going on there? All I can say is it's pretty weird. And it's next door to Sotheby's, the auction house. Very, very, very posh. Oh, this one's blue. Very special. Birthplace of Queen Elizabeth II, Bruton Streets. There's the mixed pediments. Funny little door. Should we count the steps together? 1, 2, 3. And the columns. The special entrance. I'm just doing a film about architecture in Mayfair. I had this down as a tailor, but it looks like a jeweler. Oh, there's a tailor at the back.
There's tailors at the back and there's other parts as well.
Yeah. Okay, the tailor is hidden around the back. Presumably, they mostly just craft lambskin. Hill Street. W1. So there are a ton of these. I could have chosen any of them actually, but this one seemed to be, I guess, the prettiest.
Ignore that.
Private hotel, basically. Or
So
lodge.
after this video, I'm gonna sign off. So I'm just finding a channel to raid,
See a little signature,
if any.
representative of the temple, the dome in the middle, triangle a bit to your side, and yeah, of course, the pillared entrance. Count them with me. I mean, they're squares. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Pretty obviously stays
Mr.
right
Owl.
here. This one is a little bit unorthodox. Well, technically it's orthodox, I suppose. It's a synagogue. It says there 34. 33 is the little door around the back, well, around the side. There is again that same pattern, sort of the opposite.
That's the pattern I was talking about.
converging.
There's a name for it, because it's very common.
And obviously it is a temple. It's got the columns. And interestingly, if you look at most recreations of the Temple of Solomon, it has these like little peaks, these funny little peaks that makes it look sort of owl-like. But let's go round to the other door, the unorthodox door. There we go. Seymour Place. And if you want to see more, I'm going to come round the side. Let me switch this off. Oh, you're worried about what I'm doing? Well, I know I'm a filmmaker, and I've been around lots of places today just looking at architecture, so that's what I'm doing here. So there's nothing to worry about.
You need only entrance here because it's a secure place, safety place. Do you need only
I can tell, I mean...
because we have cameras.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a filmmaker. I'm standing on a public road. I'm no threat to you, I promise. Okay, there we go, guys. Just confirmation of sorts. Let's start this shot again. So yeah, 33. And this is the funny entrance around the side with the columns. And the sort of rising or setting sun on a curved pediment.
You've played Mystery of the Druids. They're definitely eating people behind the doors.
International School. And they've got quite a picture on their website.
Mystery of the Druids has many truths
a child
of the world.
being shown the path to enlightenment. Oh, and I've literally just spotted this. The Carpenter's Arms, Connaught Street. And it's pretty obvious really when you come across the name Connaught. Connaught was Prince Arthur, the Duke of Connaught and Strathern, the Grand Master of the Unified Lodge of England. So just look guys, we haven't even got to 33 yet, but like there's a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There's a checkerboard entrance there. And another one just there. Oh, this one's not so much the checkerboard, but very, very special and beautiful. And
He looks like the main character in How I Met Your Mother. I haven't seen that show in a long time. I remember.
Checkerboard. 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 Oh. That shop also has checkerboard. There's the Connaught kitchen. Nice pattern. I wonder where they got inspiration for that. And there's another checkerboard.
I think there's just like
they should just call this checkerboard street.
5 minutes, I think, left of the
It's
video.
not just on this side, look. There's checkerboards all the way down. There's some more checkerboards, even though checkerboards on the table. And here is number 33. But it's not actually weird. Checkerboard, checkerboard.
Yeah, chuckable.
The main reason I came to this road is not necessarily really just because of like number 33, but just because it's like checkerboard, 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 checkerboard. And I guess this will continue to be checkerboards, although there's another checkerboard. And some more checkerboards. What about on the other side? Just check on the other side. Check. That's a good one.
So you wonder like how much of
Yes.
this is an overt
Yes.
reference to
Indeed.
Masonic symbolism versus just like, we're just looking at design
case you
trends
realise
in the
all the
area. Let's just
Freemasons, right?
imitate some of the already existing things.
This is
A lot of these buildings are very old though, so it's like
W2.
could have gone through changes over time as well.
Here we are, it's another pub. The King's Head. And that is Charles I, who was of course beheaded. There were certain groups that gained a lot of power and influence because of the lack of royal family. Number 33. We're totally bored of checkerboard floors by now, I would have thought. And so I hope you enjoyed that whistle-stop tour of some of the weird 33s and that entire road running Connell
Weird
Street.
33s. The
Yes,
checkerboards.
remember, you can tip the tour guide.
Alright, well, I'm going to link that video in chat again. That was S. Williamism. All of his videos are kind of along these lines. I only watched one other video. Oops, that is not the link. Well, I linked it a little bit above in chat if you scroll up a little bit. It's that YouTube video. But one of his other videos I also recommend, which is the only other one I watched, which is called Sun Cult City, Milton Keynes, which is like an entire city in England that just has like monumental scale symbolism all around it. Like the buildings are actually made in pyramid shapes with like interconnected upwards facing eyeballs and well, here, I'll scrub through the video real quick just to give you an idea. But we're not going to watch the whole thing. It's like 27 minutes. But it's come on. But this is a very different style of video. He's not walking along the streets of a major city. Apparently the city is not in very good shape. Like people, it was made a long time ago and people don't really live here anymore.
Hello everybody.
Or not
Today,
very much.
I'm in Milton Keynes.
Or
These
Milton
trees are
Keynes,
square.
okay.
Trees are not supposed to be square. The roads are very, very straight. And the trees are square. Milton Keynes is one of those new towns. Well, it's a city technically, so it's a new city.
Oh wait, it's a new?
The station's very
Actually, I don't know this story then. I think I got it confused. There's a lot of buildings he looks at don't look like they're lived in anymore.
With your dreams, the Milton Keynes Development Partnership. And yeah, we have this very colourful looking weird sunburst thing on the square, which is stunning and brave.
I'm gonna skip ahead.
In there to have a quick look, right? Don't mind me. Demonic imagery into advertising because they believe that the human psyche kind of turns away and latches itself onto a kind of colourful brand. So presumably having this demonic, terrible thing here is excellent for TGI Fridays. I wonder. Faceless demons.
That type of mask has a name. It's called like flauta or something like that.
Upside down triangle. Milton Keynes Theatre. Well, this seems to be doing okay, actually. Lots of people queuing up to go in. They're playing the Bee Gees or something.
Oh my god. I need to make these buttons bigger so I can... There we go. Just a lot of sheep wandering around too. I guess that's kind of an England thing. Oh, this is just the beginning.
The Witten also actually has a divided circle is a symbol of chaos. Whereas this building is actually supposed to do the opposite of chaos, isn't it? And for whatever reason, on the wall over here, I have another pyramid. You see this? Look at that. It's got the elite, the party, the inner party, and then the big ones on the bottom are just the dross, the citizens of Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes, being a city and also being very small, means that basically it already is a 15-minute city. Yeah, there's our third piece of pub.
Skipping around.
What's wrong with this place? Yep. Midsummer Place.
I think I actually had
If you take the
33
whole city and the park on the end,
viewers a
all this
little
one
bit
big
ago.
mass. This building is exactly in the center of everything.
What does it mean?
And people say it looks like the Eye of Horus, which it really does actually. Really, really does. And this thing has a purpose, it's got a design. The idea and function being that when the sun rises on the longest day of the year, the rays of the sun travel through this building. It's like a conduit or a portal.
All right. I'll pause on the frog. All right, well, it is very late. It is 5 in the morning for me this time. So thank you all for watching. This was just kind of an algo browsing stream. I was just going to show originally just a bunch of stuff on just a regular stream, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting to be like in VR, I guess. But yeah, the significance of the 33 thing, I don't totally understand. I mean, I wonder if it started as like a building was naturally number 33 within the naming or the addressing of buildings, and it just happened to be that 33 is where they would host gatherings or something. So then from that point on, it just became a tradition that you would just put the number 33 on as a reference to the old method of identifying what building to go to for meetings or something like that. I don't know, because like it's a whole like complex subject when you talk about like Freemasons and just their whole history and the symbolism, and I mean, they're still around today in some regard, but they're all across Europe and America and all kinds of stuff like that. So, all right, so I'm gonna host Ampuko or raid him. He does he's an indie developer. He made the game Truss, which I believe I streamed, a really cool, abstract, artsy video game. And he also like develops shaders and things, so he's really cool. And he's playing Voices of the Void. So if you don't want Voices of the Void spoilers, you might want to avoid the raid. And an ad is about to play in a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and go off stream. So thank you all for watching, and I have no idea when I'm gonna stream next as usual, but all right. Have a good night/morning. Bye.